did not find this by chance. You have indeed entered into a sacred world line collision. This is okay. Let me just go ahead and talk about it, right? So, you know the saying, the universe never really says no to you. It either says, not right now, or I have something better in store for you. Yeah, the universe has something better in store for you. And it never really, in its finality, ever says no. The message is it's a gentle pause that you're experiencing right now, almost like the shimmering of a remembrance that there is a promise of something grander waiting beyond the veil. Now we're going to talk about this. This message arrived today like an unexpected character, and the way that I was seeing it is that there's an unexpected character that's going to be making an appearance in your reality. This is part of a counterpart Earth, so I definitely feel like this is a plasma life form that's crossing over into this realm. I'm hearing it could be a messenger in spirit form, or spirit manifested into form. So we're going to talk about that, but it's going to shake up your reality. It's a figure who kind of slips through the scenery and they make their way into piercing beyond the veil and drawing forth, okay, some kind of information. It's the way I was seeing it was, you know, the character, the actress who made an appearance and kind of infiltrated Truman's reality, and then it forced him to embody a parallel version of self because he had made certain decisions based upon the information that he had, but he was informed of something, right? He was already experiencing glitches in his realm. He was already experiencing shifting into a higher octave. And that's what's going on with you, okay? So this is someone bringing forth a single thread of truth, maybe a piece of information that almost rearranges every constellation within your mind, you know? It's something that's going to lead to you connecting the dots. It's going to be an aha moment, because the first message we had was proton. Proton talks about the nucleus of a cell, and it's a positive charge. I'll go ahead and read it. It says, the fundamental of the nucleus going directly from the small to the large with total positivity. And it comes from the Greek word of the first, and it's a large elementary particle with a positive electrical charge, and it forms a fundamental part of all atoms. So the nucleus of a cell, right? What is that? It's your DNA, it's the memory. So this is definitely going to be a point of remembrance for you, but it's definitely going to shift the trajectory of your life exponentially, because after proton you have energy. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, it's only transformed, okay? So this is going to lead to some kind of transformation, something that's going to be penetrating the core of your being, right? Speaking to you on a soul level. It almost feels like a divine encounter of some kind. And then you have gravitational acceleration. So because of some kind of information, right, some bioelectrical charge that's going to be literally resonating with you on a cellular level, okay, because this is what happens inside of a cell, it's going to lead to a cellular turnaround, right? And that's going to be manifested in your reality as a result of that. And then you have gravitational acceleration, so it's going to lead to you making a complete different decision. This talks about clear direction that you're finally going to have and a force of action. Gravitational attraction is the force which makes an object move towards the core of a celestial body, dispensing with possible atmospheric resistance and constantly increasing its speed. The previous speed of the process changes its rhythm and accelerates towards a defined target. The available energy flow gains momentum, strength, and determination. So what happened when that woman came to Truman and kind of shook up every constellation that existed within his mind? It allowed him to kind of glimpse into a parallel version of self that was already written in a higher script, and he felt this magnetic pull to become a different version of self, and that led to him breaking free from this domain, right? A very particular database or ecosystem filled with the same kind of experiences, people, opportunities. And whatever this is, you're ascending into a higher framework of viewing this existence. It's almost like you're getting an outsider, maybe like outside information, whatever this is. But you have parallel universes here at the base, so it's going to lead to the power of choice, right? You're going to be met with a choice point. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. It's a plot, right, that pretty much it bends timelines for you. Now, your first message was, let me find it. was the wall and obstacles. So this talks about when something hasn't worked out, it's not because it's because the universe basically has something better in store for you. It basically talks about the wall and obstacles is the universe trying to show you another way and an opportunity that awaits you on the other side of another door that you're being led to. Galactic mushroom, the divine matrix, is this intricate, interconnected web and design that's happening beneath the surface or behind the veil, right? So there's almost like communication or information being passed by. This is, let's just say, energy's working behind the veil right now, and they're plotting certain things together. And this is certain world line collisions. So this is something that is designed to shake up your reality in some way, all right? And you don't see it coming. You see it once it comes to the surface, all right, or manifests into form. But there's a lot happening within the quantum field right now that's leading to this alignment. There's a lot that's been leading up to this point. And if you think about it, the actress was like watching Truman from an outside perspective or a higher perspective for a long time before she actually entered the scene. So I do feel like this is like maybe a guidance code into your field or something that's been going on. And then you have layers of the land, ancestral wisdom, which talks about something that has already been within you that's going to be gently woken up, all right? And Skybridge possibility for union talks about a new paradigm, but it requires the dissolving of an old one. There's going to be a bridge that will be created for you, but it's going to be created from vulnerability. It's going to be created from you making friends with the unknown, because that's your only connecting point, right? Truman had to kind of leave this old world or this old paradigm that he was very comfortable with. But once he found out a truth, right, he had discomfort that surpassed the comfort that he once had. So whatever this is really in regards to what is going to feel so aligned with you moving forward. Now, by the book and a leg up is super interesting to come up, because by the book kind of came up reverse. So whatever this is, I feel like you're not doing something by the script anymore. Again, something that makes an appearance in your reality or someone is going to lead to some kind of disruption of your comfort zone or an old way of doing things. And a leg up is basically an outside force that comes in and assists you with leveling up internally, and that leads to reality meeting you on that level. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Now, whatever this is, it's going to be a bittersweet energy, because you have strength, and then you also had broken heart reversed. So again, what happened with Truman when everything kind of shook him to his core? Well, he was no longer in resonance with that nucleus of a family. He was no longer in resonance with that paradigm and that reality. So it began to dissolve in front of him. The constructs and laws holding that realm together began to break down. So whatever this is, there is something that you're going to be having to move towards, and you're going to have to focus on what it is you're moving towards instead of what it is you're moving away from, okay? Because there is something new that's going to be calling you as a result of this. Now, what you've asked for isn't being denied. It just may not come in the form that you had expected. This is something being refined, okay? Something being refined to ascend into a higher octave, and an encounter that's on its way to you is going to be proof of this. So let's see, we also had some tarot messages. So it's pretty interesting. The first one is the Six of Cups, which is the Sun and Scorpio energy. Now, this is about the sun, right? The soul or information coming your way that is essentially going to illuminate something to your psyche, okay? It's the interface of where spirit meets matter. And I'm hearing whatever doesn't feel like it's infused with spirit is going to be falling away. There's something around this is really going to lead to you following through with an intention tenfold. This is going to be huge confirmation for you, okay? And then you have the Emperor. So this is a strategic move that you're going to be making as well. And the funny thing, I don't feel like you're announcing this, it's something that you're embodying. The strategic move is saying with the chess, there's intricate, complex, infinite moves in life that you can make. And this is you playing chess and not checkers. And there's almost like a checkmate energy that you're going to be embodying and leading by example with, and not necessarily announcing, okay, with whatever this is, because of something that comes to light. Okay, something that comes to light. Now, the Page of Cups and the Six of Swords is about you focusing on what is calling you during this time. Six of Swords does require like a sacrifice, and sacrifice in etymology is to make something sacred once again. And in 𝓬𝓪𝓻 in Hebrew means that something new is drawing near as a result of that. And this is you following Newton's law, which is a trade-off energy that's going to be happening, okay? There's something around balancing that scales, especially because we're in Libra season. This is going to bring, I'm hearing, your soul back into equilibrium, all right? And this is somebody moving literally towards a new realm. And they're receiving synchronicities as they walk this path, like moments of deja vu or characters that are going to be reaffirming to you that you're on the right path, right? Like, this is confirmations that you're gaining, maybe through music, through angel numbers. This is somebody following what they have this magnetic pull towards, and the universe is showing them the magic along the journey. It's showing them the mysteries of the how something is unfolding. And this is something you're going to be witnessing. As you walk the path will continue to unfold for you. But there's something new that you're going to be setting your eyes on as a result of something or someone that's collapsing and downloading into a third dimensional experience to reaffirm what it is that you already know on a soul level. With that being said, I'm going to pull one card on the person, the spirit, the energy, okay, so that you can identify it when it comes in. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay. This could be, again, a piece of information that you've been waiting to receive, some kind of communication that comes away that basically reaffirms to you mentally what it is that your heart has already been leading you towards, alright? Because if you think about it, again, with Truman, he was already getting all these signs and synchronicities. That was just the extra piece of confirmation. Now, you have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles as a person, I'm hearing for some reason it's someone or something without an agenda. The Seven of Pentacles is somebody who, okay, there's dogs that are barking right now, and that message in my tea leaf card talks about advice from a friend. So this is some kind of advice that you're going to be receiving, whether it's a guide in spirit or spirit manifested into form. This is not instantly gratifying information, because again, it's a complete disruption of a comfort zone that you were once existing in. It's designed to shake up things. It's a moment of destabilization that becomes the very catalyst and reason for your transformation. And it's you surrendering to everything that once was, that makes room for everything that will be and already is. So yeah, the Seven of Pentacles is somebody who is telling you something, and it's very detailed. You know, this is very practical. Like, it's honestly very practical, grounded, and logical information with whatever this is. And it gives you confirmation to continue what it, like, the to continue the thread. That's what it feels like. Oh my gosh, I'm getting deja vu right now. It could be a deja vu moment for you, for sure, but it gives you confirmation to continue, like a train of thought that you've been having about something, that you've been thinking about supporting with action. Maybe it's a creative spark, but it's almost, it's confirmation. Let's see, let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, the star and the moon. So these are celestial light bodies with whatever this is. This is a reflection. You know, it's another version of you. You know, the universe is speaking to you through everything around you. You are the universe experiencing itself through countless life forms. And you're telling yourself through another version of you. And you even have the sun here at the base, which is 3 celestial light bodies. The star, the sun, and the moon. That you are indeed on the right track, and this is something coming to light with the moon reversed as well. It's going to allow you to overcome some kind of internal doubt that you've had, right? Maybe this is something that you've talked yourself out of in some way. You know, I keep seeing that Truman energy, and the star card is a future objective or wish or desire, and you overcoming yourself where it is that you've been getting in your own way, or your doubts have been clouding your ability to see that this is something that you're entangled with. The reason that you feel so strongly drawn towards this thing is because it is already yours, and you're experiencing the journey unfolding before you like a memory. And that's why deja vu will keep coming up again with that Page of Cups. It's the unfoldment, it's the synchronicities, it's in the people, places, and things around you that will continuously reaffirm this. I almost forgot one of the most important messages. So you have Sirius star blessings as well in regards to the energy around this meeting. This is basically a big fat yes and confirmation. It talks about it's believed that these beings can be contacted through spiritual practice. Tuning into them can enable us to receive high frequency spiritual downloads. That's what it feels like is going on with you. When it comes to us, it helps us find light in moments of darkness and uncertainty, and to continue on. If you feel strongly connected to Sirius or star beings, this could be a sense of homecoming, because it feels like you're coming back into alignment with what your initial intentions were. I'm hearing pre-incarnation, but beyond the matrix, okay? What it is you wanted to experience in this system. This message comes with a gateway of a big, fat, giant yes. It brings the energy of wishing on a star and seeing that dream come true. This is a time for you to move forward with any projects or ideas that you felt called to carry out. This is an energy of positivity and abundance and excitement surrounding you at this time. So it honestly feels like Jupiterian energy, very expansive, very optimistic, very, you know, good luck, good fortune, windfalls. And it talks about whatever dreams you've been revisiting recently aren't dreams but premonitions. Know that whatever you're connecting with on the inside is soon to be something that you're experiencing in the physical. So think about what it is that you desire instead of what it is that you fear, and see yourself celebrating as if your wildest dreams have already come true. We have a visitor right now, one of the dogs. I don't know if you could see him in the background, but yeah, dogs in my TF message talks about a friend thinking about you from a distance, and I feel like this is connections that go beyond this parallel, and it's bleeding into your experience on Earth right now. And it also talks about advice from a friend too, so, and it looks just like the dog. Anyway, it says as you do so, you'll be creating the perfect energy for them to manifest into your world. So it definitely feels like something bleeding into your experience, really, something downloading into your third dimensional experience, but you're very familiar with it. It feels like a sense, again, of homecoming. It feels like, oh yeah, this is what I know to be true type of energy for you. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'm gonna love and leave you right there. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing. We'd love to have you around. Personal reading details are also down below. There's going to be a waiting list for October. And also check out Auto Spirit if you guys are looking for some high quality AA grade jewelry. I have celestite, kunzite, and also moonstone on today. So these are intuitive stones, and then also a self-love stone as well. So you have a bunch of different intention packs that you can choose from: zodiac pack, chakra collections, there's a plethora, and you also have a discount code for 20% down below, or 30% if you are making a batch order of $99 plus. So definitely take advantage of that. $1 of the proceeds are also donated towards otter sanctuaries. Ooh, and I'm gonna love and leave you guys right there. So let me know if you've made it up until this point. Comment something down below that you feel like is relative to synchronicities. What emoji would you associate with deja vu? Let me know. Okay, what would you feel? What do you feel like is representative of that? All right, until next time. Bye.